Luka Doncic. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Luka Doncic, marked man. Shot altered and no good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Brunson to Luka Doncic. He gets it.
Here's what's brilliant about Luka Doncic. Everybody thinks that you need to be fast or be able to ISO somebody and create your own shot with your speed or your athleticism or your explosiveness. That is not the case. Doncic is 6'8", 230 pounds. Put that smaller guard on your hip, post him up, walk him down, shoot shots over the top. If you have an uncanny style of play, that game can reward you a ton in this league.
Curling inside. Short jumper and a putback slam.
We're watching the clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Pacers with the possession. A drive, but he can't get it to go. Takes stock of the floor. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a bug at the park.
Seth Curry to Brunson. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. For 3. Oh, he just continues to pour it in from downtown. He's 6 of 7 from 3.
This is probably the time that you adjust your defense, maybe play some zone, maybe a box someone, or maybe just double team him.
Doncic to Brunson. No good. Seth Curry sends it away.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Oh, good defense there as the Mavs take it away.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in the playoff game, it will.
Now a whistle, and Indiana is going to use a timeout as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the 4th quarter. Changes coming from both sides right now.
Stepping in for the Dallas Mavericks, number 11, Tim Hardaway Jr.
It was right there.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
From the outside, no good.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
To Brogdon. Five to shoot for Indiana. Kristaps Porzingis pins it. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Doncic to Valanciunas. Shot from the lane won't go. Pacers control. To Brogdon. Here comes the screen. Brogdon. And draws the foul.
I don't mind that effort at all. At least they're still out here competing on the defensive end.
First try, no good. Missed the second. 0 for 2. To Brunson. Gets a look. Can't hit. No good. And no foul. Lee with the basketball. His guys down big. Cleans it up. Offensive board. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
All by himself. Creates his own shot there.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Porzingis to Luka Doncic. You've got to get that one to go. Another follow. Still no good. Indiana with the basketball. Here comes the screen. To Brogdon. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Won't go. From the painted area, won't go down. Here's the call. Intentional foul. Referee all over it.
I don't know if that was part of the game plan. Sometimes a foul like that can fire up the other team.
And now the intentional foul. They'll stop it with 14 seconds left in the game.
They're probably going to take another look at that one later, but it didn't look good live. Luckily, no one got hurt.
First one goes down. And gets both to drop at the line. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Off the mark at the line. Trying to cash in, that's what you've come to expect. Your best players making baskets. This one to the Pacers as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
The EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Pacers put their opponents away in a blowout. The scoring display they put on is going to be hard to forget. It's hard to imagine anyone doesn't come away impressed with how effectively they score their points. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Indiana Pacers. The Mavericks
lost this game long before the final buzzer. And every team in this league loses games. You just don't want to lose them like this. I can already see a players-only meeting in their future.
Check out the leading scores for the Dallas Mavericks.
Game track. Assists.
As you can see in the highlights, this team did a great job of staying competitive and putting in the necessary effort to get the win.
Player of the game.
If you asked him, I'm sure he'd give the credit to his teammate and coaches. But at the end of the day, we know that he's the one that made the biggest impact on this game.
Cold.
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. Here we go with the top 3 plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
Check out the upcoming games for the Dallas Mavericks. See y'all next time. Jalen Rose, signing out.